Thank you very much for this opportunity that you have given me to hire out my concerns over what is happening in our country, Zambia. Yeah, but specifically the higher education loans and scholarship board. It is a great pleasure to be given this rare chance to sit on this desk and utter one or two words that I've been always experiencing and observing to be the challenges concerning students who are always being left out when the Higher Education Loan and Scholarship Board are established or publicize the loan scheme, students under scholarships. Yeah. So to begin with, I might be failing in my duties if I do not give great applause to the Republican President, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, and the entire board. Thank you very much once again for the work that you are doing each and every time for the benefits of our country, Zambia. So to begin with, I just want to talk about the situation that is going on. Mind you, or if you are aware, students are always complaining about, starting from the Copperbelt University. We just heard, or we all saw what happened when the list for successful candidates was out. We also saw what had happened. Students appealed for the second list so that they may be considered on the second list. Those were left out, but unfortunately, the list is still under confusions. The list is not even yet known the time it is going to come out. So it has come now to my attention to talk about some of the issues that are relating to such incidences that are happening in our country, Zambia. Secondly, we have seen again the list that has come out from the Higher Education Loans and Scholarship Board, which has admitted 2,000 students will be pursuing their programs at the University of Zambia. So it is my pleasure and it is my ample time to thank those students that have been granted or that have been awarded the scholarships, or I mean the bursaries or the loans to the mentioned institution, which is the University of Zambia. Yeah, thank you, and carry on with your studies as you enter, as you land that vicinity. Never forget where you have come from, and never expose yourself in certain things that might cause harm or alarm other situations, or that can cause problems and challenges or adversities upon your life. So my encouragement goes to everyone to automatically put in your efforts, and by the end of your graduation year, you'll be able to obtain good results or good grades that will even help to explore yourself in this country, Zambia, and even to develop and enhance our economic challenges, our economy, in short, our economy that we have as a challenge here in Zambia. So talking of students who have been left, it is always been in my mind that I need to talk about this problem. You know, there are certain things that we as readers in those positions, we must think of. There are students who have been applying for these loans. And these students, they are from rich families. There are also students like me here who has come from a very far place. Such that if I were to mention the place where I've come from, some of you can even start laughing at me, because this place is known for something that you can understand, something that you can really be amazed, that something that you can even feel into your heart to say, no, I think, such things. So I don't want to mention, but I'm just talking about all of these things. There are other places in Zambia, remote places where students have come from. There are instances whereby a student is coming from a remote place. There automatically or definitely there are remote places that if you were to visit such places, my brothers and sisters, my readers who are watching me, you can really be amazed, such that if we are to make a program that let's just junket to that vicinity, you can really be amazed. You can even definitely say, I'm not going there, just because of the roads and how people have settled, and how people, after from their work, the way they make their bodies rest in such unreasonable cottages. You can really be amazed. So these places I'm talking about are the very same places where students with high quotient, students with high intelligence quotient are coming from, and you are leaving them out without giving them bursary. Some of them, it has been a fourth year. To some of them, it has been a third year of being left out every time. When they apply, you don't consider them. When they apply, you even know the places where they're coming from. You are always considering those people with 5 points, with 6 points, 8 points, not knowing that a student who has 11 points, 12, 13 points is coming from a place. Maybe I can refer to Kaputa, and what else? What other places can I mention? Like Samfia and other remote places that are around our country, Zambia. Yeah, you are not considering them because they have 11 points, of which these points are not in your criteria that you are making when you are on tables deciding whom to give a bursary. But let me tell you the truth. These pupils or these students who have 11 points, if you have been to these remote places, you can bear with me. Even the network itself is a challenge. Somebody can't download a book from Play Store or on internet. Somebody doesn't have access to any. A student is coming from a community school. He or she has never been, has never seen a past paper where he or she can go through all the questions that the Examination Council of Zambia prepares. Somebody has no access to that. Somebody has a smartphone that maybe at his or her right time, at least he can sit and rehearse with the questions, the revise, going through, solving some mathematics and all that. A student doesn't have that chance, doesn't have that opportunity. Then you are comparing with a student here in Lusaka, student in Koba Belt, student in Southern Province, Livingstone, and those urban areas in Zambia, where there is network fully packed. where there are smartphones, where everything, students have access to everything, past papers and all that. But imagine, suppose if we were to get this student from remote place with 11 points, then let's assume that this pupil is coming from remote place, was brought up from the urban area. How many points do you think this person could have been gotten? How many points? If there are 4 points, automatically this student can be considered to have 4 points. But they are the same students who are always being left out on this loan scheme. So, as I'm handing my word of concern, I'm just appealing and I'm just talking on behalf of my fellow students, because even me here, I'm a victim. I've been left out, and this is my 4th year of being left out, meaning I've remained with 1 year of which I can have access to apply to these institutions. We praise to your offices. We plead to your offices. We are down. Please let us, may you consider us as well. It's not fair, and it's not good at all. We are also students. We are also people of Zambia, and among these students who have been left out, they are students. It is the group which has even have students who can come and stand as presidents of the Republic of Zambia, who can contest for different positions in our country Zambia, and drive Zambia further and maintain our economy and bring back the usual and cardinal education system. So please, we beg you in your offices. We believe and we hope that with this message, you are going to sit with your team. At least you have even 1 or 2 days, you take consensus over what has been said already, over pupils or students from remote places. We kindly ask you to have a very, very serious colloque, because it is impossible and it's not very, very important leaving out people of compos mentis, practically agility, people who can stand firm and strong and speak to the world and bring and maintain our Zambia as a Christian nation. So I thank you for this privilege and for these words that I've spoken. Definitely, and I really appreciate and hope that once this message reaches you, you'll be able to get 1 or 2 things. Thank you very much, and have a good day as you are considering us through these opportunities of being on the bursaries and those things that are coming in our country Zambia, so that we can drive our Zambia further. Thank you very much. May God bless you abundantly as we are living in our peaceful country, very cardinal and conducive, patriotinous our country Zambia. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.